Hey, hockey fans, it's Greg Filtham here with you this morning for today's game between Dartmouth Whalers and the East Hants Penguins here at RBC. We are in Rink D this morning. Not a usual setup. We're also on Wi-Fi. We're going to record this game um, locally and then see what we can do to resolve that. Let's say the bar's in the way. I don't know how. Got back in the way, but. We are going to record this game locally as well, so if we do have problems with the stream, we'll see if we can get it loaded up afterward. Dartmouth here taking on East Hants. Let's go through Dartmouth's starting lineup for today's game. Your forwards tonight, number 3, Eli Peters, number 4, Keegan Walker, number 7, Matty Hierart, number 10, Caleb Riggs, number 12, Zach Miller, number 13, Sam Ingram, number 15, Hudson Hall, and number 16, Logan Walker. On defense, number 2, Cannon Baisley, number 5, Heavy Hart, number 6, Miles Casey Tanner, number 8, Isaiah King, number 17, Aiden Regan, number 19, Thane Day. The goalies, number 1, Josh Potty, and number 30, Oliver Feltham. Not dressed tonight, number 9, Evan Hustis, still day-to-day, and we wish Evan well in his recovery and hope that we can get him back on the ice real soon. We're thinking about you, buddy. Starting tonight in net, number 1, Josh Potty. The referees for today's game here in Dartmouth is Zach Krikakis and Tom Grant on the lines, Cameron Mason, and Ray Murphy. On the bench tonight, head coaches Len Preeper and Greg Peters are acting as head coaches tonight in the absence of head coach Josh Potty, who is away today. Coach Len, of course, was the team's head coach last year, and multiple times on this feed I have referred to him as head coach because it's ingrained into me. So Len stepping back in familiar shoes. Also on the bench tonight is Mitch King as assistant coach and Lloyd Miller. I think I've covered everything. Your captain, of course, this evening, number 16, Logan Walker, with the assistants, number 3, Eli Peters, number 4, Keegan Walker, and number 8, Isaiah King. All right. My videographer keeps reminding me it's not tonight. It's 10 a.m. in the morning. That's what we're gonna call this. Regardless what time of the day the game is, it's a game in the night. That's how we do it here, peeps. East Hants in the blacks, Dartmouth in the yellows, and we get ready to play a little hockey here. Not in our usual broadcast position, of course, because we usually play our home games on Rink C. So we're here kind of up on the wing. Looks like East Hants is going to start tonight with Elias Young in net. One thing I didn't give you is the team standings here. Dartmouth now, after on a 4-game win streak, has shot ahead to 7th overall with 7-6-1 on the season for 15 points. East Hants is 1-11 on the season. So a bit of a mismatch here, but we'll see how this one goes. Face-off, won by Dartmouth. Day coming back for this. Dartmouth for the first time playing on the big ice. They usually practice here on Sunday mornings. First time Dartmouth has played a game on the big ice this season. Icing going to be the call here as that one was behind the center line. 9:46 left to go in this one. Dartmouth starting today with Miller, And it looks like the Twins with Day and Casey Tanner. I think Casey Tanner may be playing up again. Not 100% sure. No, I'm incorrect. It's the Twins. It's Javi is playing up. Casey Tanner now in deep right below us here for the broadcast position. East Hants now picking that puck up. Maddie trying to block that shot. Almost takes out the ref there. Day brings that out. That's going to be offside. And we'll take a face-off here. Just outside the East Hants the East Hants bench. Peters out here with Walker. And King and Baisley on the far side. Second ref now joining the crew. Everyone's running a little bit delayed. Baisley with the shot goes off a player. Peters trying to push that in deep. Peters now fighting for it to go to the corner. And East Hants now going to come away with it. Keegan was there. Baisley now holds it. Baisley shot, not much wood on that. Keegan now right below us trying to make the play. Peters now sends it a little lower. Walker, Keegan to Logan. Logan shot, save, rebound. Keegan got behind him and could have tapped that in there if there was a loose puck, but there was not. Face off to the left here of Young. As linesman Ray Murphy gets ready to drop this puck. That's back to the point. Ingram sends it back. King now with the shot. Riggs shot. Hall gloved down there by the goalie. That's Ingram now looking for the shot again, and that's just wide. Hall now in the corner. Back to Baisley at the line. Baisley shot in. Riggs can't tap it in. Baisley now has to retreat. Back to King. King doesn't play that. King now in the corner deep, up the boards, trying to get to Ingram. Ingram now picks it up after East Hants knocked it down. Ingram, shot, save. Riggs shot off the post. Hall trying to hit it in. Ingram hauled down. Hall on his knees trying to get it, and nets off. 7:59 left. Dartmouth here with sustained pressure for a few seconds there. Net's back on its moorings. Miller now to take this face off. Puck comes to the point. Held. Shot. Casey Tanner shot. Covered. And the referee is yelling, hey, knock it off to Maddie. Face off, won by Dartmouth, but no one there to pick it up. Day now backpedaling. Miller picks this up through center. Miller now shot around the boards. Come back to Javi. Javi misplays it, and now there's a lane. Day's got to hurry. Day and Casey Tanner got to get back. It's a breakaway on Potty. Shot. Save by Potty. 7:26 left in Potty with his first save of the game. I expect it's going to get a little loud here this morning. I see the loud cups are out. Face off one. Baisley now holding it. Baisley behind his own net around the boards. Trying to get it ahead to Logan. Logan fighting for it there in front of his bench, the blue line, and sent back. Baisley's going to pick this up, going to try the open side. Baisley up ahead, trying to get to Keegan. Keegan trying to get it out. Baisley going to try it again. Back to Logan. Logan now in the zone. Logan, and he gets tangled up there. His play gets tangled up. Keegan now runs into the ref. No body checking call on the referee there. He probably should have taken one himself there and sat for 2, but and held him. Like, I mean, that's 4 minutes there. The ref should be sat in the box. Logan blocks that clear out attempt. Up again. King stops that. King now firing it back. Peters to Keegan Walker and buries it. And here come the Loud Cups. 6:25 left to go. Dartmouth gonna take a early 1-0 lead. And I am hoping it's not syncing up at all. Give me a moment. Let's see. Maybe I'm on the wrong feed here to trying to control stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, I 100% am. All right. Well, now we got it. We got an offside call. 6:02 left. Apologies, folks. This is when we look at the clock and realize it hasn't been running the whole time. I've been updating on my phone, but it was for another game. Face off just outside. Hall out here now with Riggs and Ingram. Hall wins that face off. Puck comes back to Day and around. Riggs now holds it there. Hall pass back to Day. Day shot goes off the body and into the corner. Puck to the line and held by Day. Day sends it back. Hall now going to try to skate over for it. Javi up at the blue line. Javi blocks that shot. Javi to Day. Day shot and glove saved by the goalie. 5:26 left in this first period. Dartmouth up 1-0. This East Hants team, not a very deep bench here, playing with 4 defense. In total for the game, pass out. King and Baisley, back pressure there. And Miller now picking this up. King ahead to Casey Tanner, I believe, and chipped out. King now, cross ice pass. Baisley couldn't get it. Baisley now going to fire it up the boards. Maddie in pursuit. Miller in pursuit. Shot on Potty and save. Casey Tanner, I think. That was King to the blue line, not out. Miller blocks that. Miller now sends it through the legs, and that's Casey Tanner trying to get in. Casey Tanner, pressure, goalie saves that. 4:37 left. It is really hard with these jerseys. I hope the next time Dartmouth Whalers do jerseys that they pick a better font, because the 6s and the 8s all look like they run together. Peters wins that face-off, goes back to the point, and Javi sends that back in. Peters takes a little check there, no call. Keegan Walker is down on one knee. Peters now cycling low. Keegan Walker on his backhand takes out 2 of them out front and just off the side of the net. I should also get you an official on that first Dartmouth goal. Day is back for it. Dartmouth sends it into the East Hants zone. Peters trying to bring it in. East Hants doing a change there. Day going back for it. And blocked there. Peters now ahead. Keegan Walker checks his own man. That's a different way to play this game. East Hants now trying to clear out of their own zone. Riggs, a little slew foot there, not called. Dartmouth sends it in. They tag up. No, Logan is not tagged up. Logan now touches it. That should be called with an intentional offside and brought back outside. They're gonna just call it simple offside, all good. Dartmouth's first goal, Walker, assisted by Peters. Keegan Walker, I should say, assisted by Peters and Logan Walker. 6:25 left to go in the first period. Puck up and out. Baisley now cycling back. Baisley to King. King fires that in. Riggs now trying to pick this up. Hall hits it with his stick. Out to the slot, but East Hants coming away with it. Ingram in pursuit. Ingram and King holding the line there. Baisley now picking up behind his net, up the boards, behind Ingram. Ingram can't see it, held at the line, shot and sent to the far corner. Baisley now looking to get this ahead to Riggs. Riggs now trying to get this out of the zone. He does. Riggs and Hall. Hall kicking it ahead to Riggs. Riggs brings it in. Riggs goes down, no call. Right in front of the ref. I don't know what the heck they were thinking there. Dartmouth trying to get his puck up and out. Shot behind Potty. Baisley on the far side here, or near side I should say. He's going to ice this puck. Icing waved off. Linesman Ray Murphy says, nope, don't think so. Miller out to the front, and no one there. Havy on his back check. Day there. 3-on-2 coming in the zone. East Hants turns it over for a moment. Dartmouth now with it. Ahead. Tipped and come out. Casey Tanner trying to get this. This is Miller. Miller brings it in the zone. Doesn't have control of it. Turns it over right away. Maddie in pursuit. Miller there. East Hants brings it out. Day now get ready to fire that back in. They're good. Casey Tanner now first to the puck. Turns it back. No one's there. Day is coming for it. Or sorry, Miller's coming for it. Day going to try to hold this in here. And can't. Havy back on the blue line. Miller now on his forehand turns it over. Maddie on the far side now. Maddie looking for someone to pass it to. Gets it to Casey Tanner. He fans on it. It's pretty obvious the team did not have any coffee on the way to the rink this morning, as they are still half asleep. Shot and saved by Potty. Up to the point. Through the slot, back to the point. Shot blocked, and Dartmouth coming away with it. Havy coming in to Peters. Peters on his backhand and just misses. Out to Keegan Walker. Puck's up and over. Logan now trying to fight for it. And East Hants going to clear this down the ice and icing the call with 12.2 seconds left. And face off to the left to the goalie. We're going to readjust here in a moment. Okay. All right, we're going to try this. Face off, won by Dartmouth. Peters tried to tap it in and can't. East Hants coming away with it. 7 seconds left. Through the slot, through center and broken up. Keegan, 1 second left, and he's going to run out of time, and he knew that. That does it for period number 1. Dartmouth ahead 1-0 after 1 here. No penalties in that first period. Again, Dartmouth with 1 goal there. It was the Keegan Walker goal. Assisted by Eli Peters and Logan Walker with 6:25 left here in the first period. Getting ready now for period number 2. Hopefully the feed is coming through okay. Yeah, the quality on this feed is not the greatest, as I'm able just to kind of click in there. It's also looks like decently behind. So sorry about that. we are recording this locally, but we'll see if we can kind of swap the video out afterward for this. Face off here through center. Keegan tries to bring it in the zone. Peters now. Now Cannon Baisley chips this ahead. Eli Peters now gets it to Logan. East Hants with a breakdown here in Dartmouth's defense, and Logan is going to play the puck, and Cannon Baisley is going to take 2 minutes for the trip there, with 9:41 left to go here in the period. Face-off is going to be Hall and Ingram with Day and Havy. Face-off won by Hall. Havy now looking for what to do with the puck. Day gonna flip this to the blue line. Not out. Ingram now tried to make the play there. Shot Potty with the save and cover. 9:25 left. Face-off one here by Dartmouth. Ingram up the boards and out. That's going to go the length of the ice. Hall is going to be the man in high for it. Hall forces player to the outside there. Hall picks it up for a moment. Havy sends it back. Minute 23 left in the penalty to Baisley. Up to the blue line to Day. Day with the shot sends it to the other corner. Those pucks got to get on net, boys. Havy sends it back. Puck around the boards again. Day at the blue line. Puck comes out. Havy sends that in after Dartmouth tags up. East Hants now bringing it out to center. Havy with it again. Up the boards, back to center. East Hants sends that in. Bounce off the backboards here. And Day up to Ingram. Ingram's got room. That big ice. Ingram to the slot. Riggs couldn't tap that in. Day from the point. He's got to flub that shot a little bit because he ran out of space there. Havy couldn't hold that in. Dartmouth tags up. King out here now. On the backside in place of Havy. Ingram now was puck low, back through center. Riggs trying to cause chaos out there. East Hants sends it in. 4 seconds left in this power play. That's King with it low. Penalty's over. Baisley's out. Miller is trying to be passed to. Day passing ahead to Miller. Miller now in the zone. Shot to the slot. Baisley and King out there now. King sends it back. King here below us. Around the back to Casey Tanner. Casey Tanner gets it ahead to Miller. Miller to Riggs. Riggs off the boards. Riggs now behind the net, goes down. Baisley at the ring out line sends it to the slot. Casey Tanner couldn't get to it. King here now, cross ice to Baisley, off Baisley's stick. Dartmouth looking. Casey Tanner now with it. Miller, a little shove there. Miller's going to take a penalty for that. No. Dartmouth is going to the power play here. East Hants needs to tag up. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I saw the referee with an arm extended. It must have been the stanchion behind him. Play is still clean. Puck to the blue line and held by King. Riggs out to the slot to Day. Day shot. Maddie back and forth down low. Maddie Out front. Puck's going to come down the ice. Is it on net? It is. No icing. King here with it now. Kicks it ahead. King looking to pass this up to Maddie. Maddie to Miller. Miller loses that puck. Maddie holds it at the line. Sends it in. That's Logan now in the corner. Logan out to Miller. Just missed Miller's stick. Five minutes left in the second period. Day here. Shot. Knocks the stick out of the hand. Oh, the puck just missed the far side. Shot and a goal! And sorry, clock has been running. 4:52. Dartmouth going up 2-0 here now. Yeah. The stream keeps pausing. Sorry. Thanks, Coach Jeff, who's watching our stream live this morning. And the unfortunate thing about being here in Rink C, we do not have a wired connection. So, Rink D. Sorry. We'll replace the video a little bit later today. Puck comes in. Day's gonna pick this up. Day. Puck up and out. Walker now. Shot. Peters trying to tap it in. Keegan was trying to get to it. Day sends it back, at least for a moment. Logan now gets this puck up and ahead. Peters tried to stick that down. That's Keegan now. Shot. Just missed the far side. Peters now in the corner. On the near boards. Day with the shot behind the back of the net. Logan looking for a shot from the point. Passed it back to Javi there. East Hants coming up and out with it. Dartmouth is going to take a penalty here at 3:41 with a slash. That's going to be Keegan. Going to sit for 2 or less. Dartmouth's second goal scored by Javi, assisted by Eli Peters, 4:52 remaining in the second period. Keegan sitting for 2 or less. Hall here now. Dartmouth winning this. Baisley up to trying to get it to Ingram, but turned over. Puck's going to come up and out. East Hants bring the puck back near their zone, and Hall sends that in. Ingram is going deep. East Hants now with pressure through center. The penalty is being held on the clock, and that's going to go in. 3:15. East Hants going to 2-1. Yeah, that's the timekeeper. That penalty shall come off the board eventually. We'll just ignore it for now, I guess. Hall gonna take this face off. Face off back. Yep. King flubs on that. Miller goes down. He's okay. King now. Puck coming around the boards. Baisley calling for it back at the blue line. Baisley shot. That doesn't make it very far. King in pursuit. Linesman goes down. That stays on side. Shot high above potty. Baisley now Trying to get this puck ahead to Miller. Miller dumps this puck up and out. Icing's going to be waved off. 2.5 left. Yeah. Day sends the puck out to center. Day picks it up again, sends it to Hall. Hall, cross ice to Miller. Miller coming in the zone. Miller, shot behind the net. Havy now sends it back around. Hall sends it over to no one, as there's no Dartmouth player in that area, and turns over to East Hants. Day holds it in. Hall can't get to it. Miller sends it in. Dartmouth on their heels here. Day gonna try to keep it to the outside. Into the slot and behind Podium. We got a tie game with 1:35 left to go. As Dartmouth has broken down entirely here in the second period. I thought East Hants was going to be the team that was going to lose the gas here as this game went on. Dartmouth with nearly a full team. East Hants only playing with four defense, and looks like they have 8 forwards. Maddie tries to get it to Casey Tanner. Miller, shot. That, I think the goalie got a piece of that one. King sends it back. Baisley fires that back in. Dartmouth tags up. They're good. Miller trying to hold this in. Miller gets it. Gets it to Casey Tanner, I think. Yes. East Hants now bringing it out of the Dartmouth end. Or out of their end, sorry. 41 seconds left in the period. Dartmouth, I think, is just happy to see the second period over. Dartmouth offside. They tag up. Peters now in pursuit. Play stayed clean. 20 seconds left here in the period. Shot off the back of the net there, it appears. Maddie trying to make the play. I think that's Eli Peters. They're trying to make the play. Shot does go on net. Maddie to Havy, and a shot as time expired, but that's it through 2 periods. Dartmouth and East Hants tied in this game now. So let's go through second period scoring here. Havy scored, assisted by Eli Peters, with 4:52 remaining in the second. In the we had Jackson Doucette from East Hants, number 25, assisted by Liam Casey, with 3:15 remaining in the second period. And then Jacob Legg, assisted by Will Foster, with 1:35 remaining in the second period. Dartmouth has 10 minutes left to try to win this one. Yeah. So right now, the YouTube feed is about 4 hockey minutes behind. So we're going to make sure afterward that there may be some extra at the end of this video while we let things catch up before we end it. So if you stay on late and you see extra on the video, don't worry about it. We'll see if we can clean that up in post. But Peters now coming in the zone here. Keegan out to Logan. Logan shot off the post. That thing rang out like Christmas, or off the crossbar, like Christmas bells here. Keegan Trying to get it out front here, and that's save and cover. 9:27 remaining. Face off. One. Sam Ingram with the save. Or with the shot, sorry. And saved by the goalie. Baisley into the slot. Just King back here now. Baisley trying to cycle and get back and try to power back. Baisley picks his puck up from his partner King with the play there. Baisley turning back, trying to get it ahead to Riggs. Held. Shot off the backboards. Ingram. I get this puck up and out. Hall now. Hall. Into the slot, and that's blocked. Riggs didn't get a chance to make the play on it. Pass ahead. Nice job by King to break that up. Dartmouth coming in. Shot. Big save there by Young. 8:31 left here. Miller. Shot. Save. Day with the big shot there. Day. Shot a second time. Loose puck. Maddie tries to tap that in. Day's going to try it a third time. Nope. Cross ice pass and picked off by Leg from East Hants. Shot. Save Potty. Here comes Maddie. Maddie and Havy. Sorry, it's Havy. My apologies. Havy now. Back to Day. Day winding up. Shot. Save. Rebound was there. Maddie couldn't get to it. Miller trying to hold that back. But East Hants going to power out of the zone. 7:41 left as I fix the clock. I'm hitting the clock instead of hitting the start button on it. This is Maddie. Trip going in the zone. Or blows a tire, I should say. East Hants wheeling, dealing, shot wide. Baisley in the corner. Picks it up and out to Logan. Miller now coming in the zone. Miller shot off the post. Miller blows a tire. Miller trying to get to it. Logan to Keegan. Keegan can't get enough on that. Keegan. Nice shot and goal by Miller. 6:49 left. And the Loud Cups are back. Get the official on that one in a second here. Keegan with the goal. Or, sorry, it was Miller with the goal. I expect Keegan's going to get a helper on that one, but we'll wait and see. Face off. Won by Peters. Logan now coming in. Logan overskates that puck. Keegan looking for that loose puck. He's got it. Puck to the blue line and held by King. King got to get back for it. East Hants now coming out. Just Baisley. Baisley skating for it. Baisley going to fire it up here and up and out. Keegan trying to get to it. Keegan's got it. Held there on the boards. Peters picks this up. No, he doesn't. East Hants now pushed it out of their zone. Eli Peters. Puck comes back to Keegan. Everything bunched up right here below us. Loose puck. Keegan now with it. Keegan looking for Eli. Eli can't direct that in the right direction. Eli now fighting for it here in the corner. Eli pushed into the boards. Keegan and Eli in pursuit. King now with a shot off of Eli Peters. East Hants around the other side. Baisley's going to get this. Baisley back to Keegan. Keegan to Eli Peters, and East Hants now with it. 5:28 left to go. King now with the shot. Puck behind the net. Keegan trying to make play. Puck to the blue line and held again. King checked there, no call. Logan Walker trying to stop that puck from coming out. Puck does come out. Baisley now with it. East Hants does send it in the Dartmouth end. They're on the right side of center, so no icing there. Miller whiff from Keegan is the official on that third goal. Puck held there on the boards. And this is Riggs now coming for it. Riggs has Hall. Front of the net. Oh, Hall couldn't get to it. Day now at the point. Day with the shot. Tipped. Riggs couldn't get the puck. Say, I'm just realizing now, well, Regan's not on the bench today. I did not realize till this moment. So we're also down on Regan today. Riggs now with it low. Back to Havy. Havy to Riggs. Ingram now going to make this play. Ingram to Riggs. Riggs back to Ingram. Ingram trying to get the Hall in the slot. Havy sends that back. He's got to get back to the point. Ingram tried to tap that in. Riggs tried to tap that in. Ingram on his backhand trying to make the play. Ingram holds it there at the line for a moment. Havy now loses that puck, and East Hants going to come in with a shot. And puck's behind him, and Potty had no idea where that one went, but it's safely in the corner. 3.5 left to go in this one. As East Hants now with some momentum. Riggs now trying to pick this puck up, and he does. Gets the puck ahead to Hall. Hall up the boards to center. East Hants fires it back. Day now looking to pass it up to Ingram. Beyond Ingram, I think we're going to get an icing call, and we will with 3:07 left. As Riggs is down at center ice here. Here so. Dartmouth will put fresh legs out here. 3-2. Face off. Looks like Miller taking this. And I think that's King. Yes, it's King. King ahead, but not out. Miller now looking to get this puck up and out. He gets it to center. Baisley now trying to pass this up to Casey Tanner. Puck goes up and off a East Hants stick, so that puck should come back in the Dartmouth end to the left of Potty, based on the new Hockey Canada rules. Baisley gets the puck over to Maddie, who sends it on the ice. That barely made it. Almost had draw weight on it. Face off now to the right of Potty. Miller now with this puck up, not out. East Hants. Shot, save Potty. Rebound is there. Puck gets to the corner. Thankfully, Dartmouth now holding on for dear life. Puck goes over Maddie's stick. East Hants trying to break out. Day sends it ahead. Day going to turn back. Miller tries to chip that puck into the East Hants zone. Maddie comes away with it. Maddie now Miller, Zach Miller, sends it back the other side to Maddie. Maddie and Casey Tanner. Puck's just open there. Miller blows a tire again. I don't know if he's having an equipment issue with his skate or what. Miller trying to send that back. 1:25 left to go. Havy. Dartmouth sends it in. On net, we're going to get fresh legs here for Dartmouth. The Walkers are out. Miller now fighting for it. Keegan trying to make the play. Logan's here too. Havy to Day. Day firing. Keegan tipped. Save. And we're going to get some fisticuffs here. And Logan pulls Keegan off. Like Big Brother. Taking his little brother away from the fight. It looks like we're going to get a penalty for roughing. On each side, roughing for both. Okay. There should have been no penalties on the board here because they're offsetting, but we'll continue on. 56 seconds left in this game. Clock's out of sync by 2 seconds. Peters now trying to hold it. Can't. Logan. Shot from the point to King. Eli can't get that. Puck comes back past Baisley. Baisley cross ice pass to King. King ahead to Logan. Logan going to try to fire this in just wide of the net. 25 seconds left. Cannon. Oh, puck gets behind Peters. King nice managed to get that and block that and send it to the corner to Cannon. Hold that puck on the wall, guys. Shot behind the net. Dartmouth got to get there. 6 seconds. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. And that'll do it. Dartmouth holds on for dear life and comes out of here with a 3-2, only therefore by the grace of God win. It doesn't have to be pretty, but they managed to put 2 points on the board here. Teams will do the handshake line here. And Dartmouth will hope for a better turnout tomorrow night as they get to a rematch from last Tuesday night. If you watched the feed or you were there live, you know what that game's like. Halifax Red, they hit a very hot goalie against Halifax Red last week, and it was a great game. Dartmouth now moving to 8-6-1 on the season. That'll put them ahead now of Eastern Shore and tied with Sackville Orange for 5th place. On behalf of the team and head coach in absence, Jeff Potty, our assistants, Len, Greg, Lloyd, and Mitch today. For Stephanie, this is Greg Feltham signing off here from Dartmouth, and we'll be back tomorrow night.